I never thought that I would have married someone in the military, ever.
Okay.
On the contrary, that was something that I was like, I'm never going to do that, ever, ever. My grandmother was a volunteer with the Red Cross for, I think, nearly 30 years.
Wow.
And I remember on some of the weekends, she would take call, and we spent a lot of time with my grandmother. I mean, and we
Mexican
would,
culture.
correct, yeah, all the time, And so we would go with her, and we thought it was fun, but she'd have to go into some of the buildings late at night, and it was a bit creepy. It was beautiful, I think. Fort Bliss back at that time, beautiful. Everything well manicured, but it was just nothing that I wanted for my life.
Okay.
Both my parents, blue collar workers. My mother was a nurse for 40 some odd years. My father worked for the electric company and retired from the electric company. And so along the way, of course, just as any parents would, we want you to ensure that you don't make the same mistakes that we did.
Yeah.
They pushed us to college. Thankfully, that is where I landed. But then I met my husband.
At what age? Can I
Oh,
ask?
gosh. How old was I? 17 when I met my husband.
17.
I was 17.
You were
yeah.
17. Okay.
Yeah.
And the reason I asked that is because this is one of those topics for military spouses that a lot of folks don't realize and understand. A lot of our military spouses are 17, 18, 19 years old, right? When they meet their active duty spouse, and then they choose to travel across the world with them.
Hey, this is it. And he decided to go ahead and leave. And he did. Although I should have stayed in school, to be honest with you, military life cycle, military spouse, well, not so much, because then there comes our oldest, right? I know now, and I knew then too, I didn't go back to work right away or go back to school because that was a choice. That was a choice that we made.